The rumored Nintendo Switch Pro has been talked about for a long time, but it's not something that we saw until today. Well, not me, of course. I'm actually going to watch the trailer now and see if the newly announced Nintendo Switch OLED model, as it's called, is everything we were expecting it to be. The trailer's music was pretty good. Does that count as something? Okay, to be fair, Nintendo did finally announce the system, which I'm just happy about in and of itself. But I can't help but be a bit optimistic. This is an OLED model of the Switch compared to the original's LCD screen, and I guess the quality of the screen will be improved with an OLED display instead of an LCD screen, which I believe will probably look better. And the trailer did give us a lot of new info, like a built-in LAN port. Woo! I don't know why I did that. And the kickstand is also apparently better than the original, which is a good thing because the original's kickstand was trash. Now, in terms of stuff not actually mentioned in the trailer, we now have expanded storage built in with 64 gigabytes. Cool, I guess? Now, 32 gigabytes is not much when it comes to modern game consoles, and we'd always have to resort to using micro SD cards for getting the not enough storage problem fixed. So it's a good thing that Nintendo is taking it into consideration with this new model. But 64 gigabytes, while it's definitely better, I personally feel like it's just not enough. I feel like 128 gigabytes should have been the minimum. But I mean, I'm just happy this thing got announced, alright? Now we get to the audio. Nintendo mentioned in the trailer how this new system is supposed to have enhanced audio. Okay, cool, that's always nice to have. And a built-in LAN port, finally! Now, while I am happy the Nintendo Switch Pro, as it was called before it got announced, I personally see it as just the regular Switch with better audio, a better kickstand, and an OLED display. I mentioned this before, but the Switch Pro, or the OLED model as it's called now, is not something I'm planning on getting. But for people who are going to get it, I hope you enjoy it. But I will admit, one major improvement I think the Switch OLED model, man, that name is hard to get used to, has over the original Switch is the design. This thing looks awesome. The white dock and white Joy-Cons, they both look great. It reminds me of the Nintendo Wii, and maybe with the new Switch's Joy-Cons, perhaps this marks the end of Joy-Con drift. We can only hope. But yeah, that's the Switch Pro. Overall, it looks like a cool device. It launches on October 8th for $350 US, so not too long of a wait for those who are going to pick it up. And that's also the day Metroid Dread comes out. So I guess October 8th is Nintendo Day. Or maybe that's a September thing. Or maybe it's June because of E3. Oh, what am I saying? It's September. Let's get to the outro. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please consider subscribing and checking out my other videos on my channel where you'll find more videos like this one. And I'll see you next time.